Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today just chilling here in the beautiful South Perth, just here on the foreshore, cracking Perth day. It's like 20 degrees today. I tell you what, if you haven't been to Western Australia, come and check out Perth. It is a beautiful place to spend, in my opinion, about a week. You'd see a lot. So that is just to start off the video. Now on today's video, we're going to be having a chat about the best ways to get your first Fifo job. So a lot of people have been asking me recently, hey Winnow, how do I go about getting my first Fifo job? Well, in a nutshell, this is something I know a lot about. I got my tickets approximately 12 years ago when I was 25 years of age. Dump truck ticket, water cart, standard 11 for working in the mines in Queensland, and a few other various tickets associated with mining. And you know, at the time I started applying. 100 applications turned into something like 500 applications over the next 2-year period between 2013 and 2015, and I was rejected on every single application. Now, something that I did learn in that time period is essentially recruiters of these mining jobs will not even have a look at your application if you are not based in Western Australia. Essentially, they fly workers out in and out of Perth. So there's so many gold fields. There is, you know, iron ore in the Pilbara. You've got the gold fields near Kalgoorlie as well. So essentially, if you ain't here in Perth, they're going to just throw your application straight in the delete file of your emails, if not straight in the bin in the old paper form, the old A4 paper, straight in the bin. So that's my first advice, is get over here to Perth. It's not easy, right? There's so many backpackers, so many people who have come here from the eastern states, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Darwin, you know, up north. So you're gonna basically base yourself here, is my first advice if you want to get your FIFO job. Second is networking. Now, that could be setting up a really strong profile on LinkedIn, especially on seek.com.au, right, is the best and number one place you'll find FIFO jobs, right? Starting from your entry-level position, so that means no experience, or in the industry we like to say green or greenies. There's always an intake of a chance to become like a dump truck operator as a greenie on a traineeship. You'd be on less money, but that's how you kind of get your foot into the door. Another way to do it is by applying for, you know, essentially entry-level jobs, so like cleaners, trade assistants, and those are sort of what you call in mining essential jobs, but entry-level jobs in the sense that you don't need any specific private previous experience or qualifications to get those type of jobs, and that's how I would go about it. Getting a nationally recognised certificate for certain machines, if you want to go the operator route, that can help, but essentially, in my opinion, and based on my experience, it's a waste of money unless you know someone on site who essentially can get you onto site and give you an opportunity to learn all the machines. Basically, it is a waste of money. It is good, but I wouldn't be counting on that 100%. Also, if you're young, if you're young, I would recommend looking into traineeships and apprenticeships. You know, a lot of these big companies like the tier 1 companies, FMG, you know, North Star, you've got Rio Tinto, and all the other companies alike, they really do enjoy and looking for intelligent young people who have just finished their, what I know as a VCE, but basically your school certificate based on what state you're from. So if you're like fresh out of school, 18 to 21 years of age, and you wanted to try a trade, that could be a really good way to go about it on a 2-on-1 roster, 2-and-2, or, you know, depending on whatever they offer you. I guess at the start you don't really have a choice, and you'll just go along with whatever an employer might offer you. So that's another thing. Another, I think, important thing considering if you do want to get into FIFO as well as a career is you got to come up with a routine. So whatever your routine is, you must stick with it. It's extremely important. I really struggled in my first 6 months of FIFO. Probably emotionally and mentally a little bit because it is such a secluded life up north in the Pilbara and the goldfields alike. And I didn't have a routine at the beginning, but once I got into a routine, so whatever it is, whether it's getting up, going to the gym in the morning, going for a walk, then coming back, getting your brekkie, and then going to work, pumping out your 12-hour shift, reading for half an hour, journaling, watching your Netflix series. But that's another thing to consider. It is obviously quite a challenging, lifestyle in that aspect. You've got to stay on top of your mental health, on top of your physical health, and get a routine. I cannot recommend this enough. This is so imperatively important. And those are some of my, tips and tricks with FIFO and what you would do if you want to get into the FIFO industry. I hope that helps. And if you do want to find out anything else about the FIFO life, how much money you can make, how to go about it, hit us up, rjwinstone2 at gmail.com or winstonetravels at gmail.com. All the links are in my bio here on this video and here on my channel. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. For more winnow videos, travel vlogs, day in the life, FIFO, anything that piques my interest, please tune in. I hope you enjoy. Give us a sub, a like, drop a comment if you want to know any more information. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.